I just got out of seeing A24's The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. Never have I ever left a movie, feeling like sick to my stomach a little bit. And I have to say this is the first time I've ever left a movie feeling that way. And the funniest thing, it wasn't, it had nothing to do with gore or violence or anything like that. It all was just at least the second half of the movie is so anxiety inducing and ominous. It literally it made me feel sick. Like, it gave me such bad anxiety just being a part of that movie, watching that movie, that it brought on anxiety attacks and I was getting sick. Even when the movie ended, I had to rush out of there. I had to catch my breath. That might be my own response and just an issue that I have personally. But regardless, I really think that it was the movie that kind of brought this on. And on a different note, it is a very good movie in the sense that it's able to evoke those feelings. So I guess you could consider it art. It's a super artsy piece. It did come across as pretentious at times. I'm pretty sure you could see that in the trailer a little bit. But it just, I don't know. There was something about that movie. Maybe I was in the wrong headspace to see it, and if that was the case, then please don't blame the movie. That's on me. But I can't, in good conscience, like, recommend this movie to people, or I guess most people. I mean, if you're really gung-ho about A24 and sort of just like artsy films, if you're a big fan of The Witch, it's from the same director. I mean, check it out, I guess, if this is something that's interesting to you. It was a very good, captivating movie, but just be prepared for what you're getting yourself into. I don't want to spoil anything, but I just want to maybe not recommend it, but I would like to give those who are wanting to watch it a warning, just to be prepared to be put in sort of a weird headspace and leave with a weird headspace. I mean, once again, I don't want to spoil anything, but the second half of the movie basically just, it sort of follows like the downfall and onset of Insanity and Isolation, and there's a big sense of like claustrophobia. They even put that into sort of the cinematography. They changed the aspect ratio, so it looked like it was in a 4:3 ratio, although I believe it might be something a little bit different, so don't quote me on that. But the aspect ratio is off, more of like a square sort of vibe, which gives it a much more claustrophobic feel. Everything's very tight and in a square, not to mention they're essentially isolated. It really reminded me a lot of like David Lynch's stuff, where it's sort of ethereal and like you don't know what's going on. Everything's kind of like a fever dream. That was a lot of what it was. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I just wanted to put it out there and not necessarily recommend it, but if you are going to see it, just be prepared for what you're getting yourself into. So that's it. That's all I can say. Needless to say, I will not be watching this a second time or a third time. I probably won't. Seeing it once is enough. And I think once you see it, you'll understand that, wow, that was a really good movie. I don't ever need to see that movie again, nor do I want to. But once again, if you see it and you enjoy it, let me know. Maybe we could try to talk about it, have a conversation. I don't know. But yeah. The Lighthouse, A24, Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe. Yeah, let me know what you think.